Considering getting your dog trained to become a family personal protection dog? If so, there are a lot of questions you may have when deciding if this is the right direction for your dog. Will my dog become aggressive to family? Will my dog listen to me, or how much does the training cost? These are all very good questions. The first thing to consider is, does my dog have the working drive, also balanced temperament to do protection work? Working dogs are selectively bred to perform working dog tasks, such as sniffing for drugs or biting equipment. Not all dogs bred have these genetic skills to perform these working dog tasks. Many people believe any dog can do bite work, and this is simply not true. Huskies are bred to pull, while Rottweilers are bred to guard and protect. Once you have discovered that your dog has the skills to do the work, you then need to find the right canine trainer, right for your dog. Remember, someone too hard on your dog can break your dog's spirit, and someone too soft will not push your dog hard enough to do the work properly. Balanced trainer is the key. We do not recommend self-taught trainers for bite work, because there are important details when stimulating any dog to become aggressive, and a trainer not knowledgeable on how to properly work your dog can lead to many bad things, like poor biting and gripping, as well as injuries to the dog's jaws or to the dog's canines, not to mention the lack of control over the dog during training. About our training program. Once Madison Bell K9 begins the process of training your dog, the first step will be to stimulate the dog to protect the area 5 feet around the handler or owner, developing the dog's natural mental state to protect his or her ground and forcing the decoy back. This is the most important part of protection work. Any dog that will not stand their ground cannot do protection work. We call this defensive drive. Once we have established the dog's ability to stand its ground, we then begin developing bite work, with the dog's ability to bite, grip and hold using a soft sleeves, while stimulating the dog with slight bamboo taps to encourage the dog's prey drive to bite hard and hold longer. After the dog has been developed to stand his or her ground and defend his or her area while biting the sleeve, we then begin the process of building the dog's prey drive. Prey drive is extremely important to protection work. This is the ability of the dog to be on the offensive attack and not defensive stance to protect his or her handler. Level 1 training will last for about 30 days, where the dogs will train 3 days per week on the basics of how to bite, drive, push and pull on a bite sleeve. The dogs will also learn bite commands, release commands, and how to chase decoys, as well as recall the handlers. If you're not a vocal person or active person, this may become a problem down the road, because the dogs are motivated by the handler or owner during this work. Lack of motivation will lead to poor work on the dog's behalf. Remember, emotions run down leash. The dog always work for his or her owners, and respond to the handler or owner command. If your dog has already completed basics obedience training, great, then recalling your dog back to you during training will be a breeze. Are protections dogs dangerous to the family? Personal protection dogs will never turn on the family or handler, if raised properly and have never been abused by the owners at any time. Personal protection dogs with balanced temperaments can be handled by children at least 10 years old during the training. We always recommend the entire family come to training, so the dog knows he or she can be handled and commanded by the entire family. During training, we will guide owners on how to properly control the dog to prevent incidents unrelated to the dog, protecting the family from intruders. Pricing. Protection training cost depends on the dog's ability to understand training in a timely manner. A dog with an extremely high prey drive combined with high confidence would be probably $250 a week. How many levels? Once your dog has completed level 1, please remember, not all dogs will need to move on to level 2 or level 3, which is a more advanced training. This is comprised the handling of your dog off leash during bite work. If you are requiring more information about training, please do not hesitate to reach out to us, and we will attempt to address any of your questions and concerns in a timely manner. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing your dog in the near future. We are Madison Bell K9, where working dogs work.